everybody. So it's been a little bit. Thought I would get in the kitchen and make some cheese. I made some cheese a few weeks ago. We really liked it. It was really good. So I'm going to make some more with some milk that we got that's just started souring. So that's when you want to make cheese. Is you don't want to let it get like, like real sour, curdled or anything like that to make cheese with. So thought I'd bring you guys along and show you how I do it. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get a saucepan that's got a heavy bottom on it. And then you want to put your milk in your saucepan. Now I have just over a half a gallon of milk here. These are half-gallon jars, so you can see, this one's got a little bit, this one's got a lot, so a little over. Hey, you two, go in there and play. Go on. Go get him, Emma. Go on. Alright, they're playing. They're always playing. Alright, so, like I was saying, I got a little over half a gallon of milk here. So I'm going to pour it in my saucepan. In my stock pot. That one still smells good. Rob said it was starting to sour, but that's alright. We're going to go pick up more milk this evening. So, put that in your stock pot. Now, you want to make sure you got one that's got a heavy bottom on it, because you don't want to burn this. There we go. Alright. So, that is going to come up to a boil. Just to a boil. And then we're going to add vinegar. And I will bring you guys back when it gets to that point, because this is cold, so it's going to take a long time for it, or not a long time, but it's going to take a while for it to come up to boil. It's better if you can leave your milk sitting out on the counter and let it come to room temperature. It will boil faster for you. So, alright guys, I'll bring you back when it's done. So that's just come to a boil. We're going to take it off the heat. Oh, no. There we go. Alright. Alright. Then, after you take it, as soon as you take it off the heat, you want to add your vinegar. You add 3 tablespoons of vinegar to 1/2 gallon. I have a little over half a gallon, so I've got 5 tablespoons of just white distilled vinegar in here. Right, I hope that you can see this. So you pour it in. And then you stir. You see it separating? See this cheese curds? You can start feeling it getting thicker. See? See that? There you go. Now that is cheese. And the other, what's left, the liquid that's left in there, is called whey. And there's different things that you can do with whey. I'm not going to do anything with it today. You can, many different things. Just Google it. See what you can do. What all you can do with it. So, alright. So, now that we got our cheese, we're going to take it over here and put it in our strainer. Alright, so I don't have a cheesecloth, so I'm just using a thin dish towel. You can use like a tea towel or something, any cloth. Make sure it's clean and it, thin. You don't want it thick. This is to get the liquid out of it. I'll show you. Hold on. So, you pour this. Now, if you're going to keep your whey, you want to do this, you don't want to do it in the sink. You want to do it, put your strainer over a stock pot, to collect your whey in the bottom of it, if you're keeping it. Like I said, today I'm not keeping mine. Alright, once you get it in there, see that? That's cheese. Alright, you gather your cloth up, whatever you're using. Gather it all up. Now this is going to be hot. You can see how it's steaming. See that? See how it's still draining? You want to twist it. Let me get, or here, I'll just use this one. Last time I done this, I used another cloth in my hand because it was so hot. Whew! Lord, y'all, that's hot. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You want to squeeze it. You want to get that liquid out of there. Now, if you're making cottage cheese, you go a whole different route. Today, I'm not making cottage cheese. You still drain some of it out, or you still drain your whey out, but you add some fresh whole milk to it and some other stuff. But I'm not doing cottage cheese today. Let me get another dishcloth. Alright. Are you done? Alright, y'all. So, now, I'm going to put this on my counter. Alright, I'm going to put it on my counter. I still have it in here. And this is another dishcloth. This is just one that I made. I crocheted. Of course, the crocheted, it's kind of thin. Not real thin, but it's will allow the liquid. Wrap it up. And then you want to put your weight into it. Whatever it takes. Let me move you over here where you can see a little better. There we go. Now, there you go. Now y'all can see. Alright, so you want to push, push, squeeze, squeeze. Alright. Now, when you unwrap it, and you go to take it, see how it's steaming? Phew, that's hot. And you go to take it off of this. Sometimes it'll seem like it's sticking, but it's okay. Just pull it off. Alright, now, this is the part, this is when, if you want to season it, you can. So, I'm going to put it back in my strainer. I'm going to set it up here. I'm just putting it back in my strainer so I have an area, you know, to work with. So, today, what I'm seasoning mine with is some coarse kosher salt, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and dill weed, and that's from the Amish. I get this at the Amish because look, y'all. Hope you can see that. $1.36 for it's in pounds, and this is 0.13 pounds worth of dill weed. That is quite a bit. You can see that's quite a bit of dill weed for $1.36. These little things, and I don't even know if Walmart brand has dill weed or not. I don't much believe they do. These are $1 a piece. So for 36 cents more, look how much more I got. Yeah. Alright, y'all. So let's get this seasoned up. So, and you want to add quite a bit of salt. For some reason, cheese, it's like the salt just disappears. Alright. Let me get a... We'll measure this out for you guys so you know how much to put in there. Alright, so we got a teaspoon of onion powder. And a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now, these measurements, I've made this before, so I know how much I put in there. I didn't measure, obviously, but this time I am for you guys. I just eyeballed it, but I remember how much I put in there. So you want to start out, just put, you know, a little. Start out like maybe a half a teaspoon. And taste of it and see what you think, and then go from there. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon of pepper. And then my dill. And you can put whatever you want to put. You can season your cheese with whatever you want to season it with. And there's 1 teaspoon of dill. Alright, then you take your spoon and you mix it all together. Let me bring you in here where you can see what I'm doing. So you just break it all up like that. That's going to mix it all together. The last time I made this, I did not put dill weed in it. I put parsley flakes. And I did not put pepper in it. So, the last time. Like I said, you can put whatever you want to put. And you can see that the best way I can describe it, it kind of looks like scrambled eggs. You just go in here with your wooden spoon and break it up. And that's going to get all your seasonings mixed all the way through it. Alright, I think that's got mine done. So, now I'm going to put it in my container that I'm going to store it in. Alright, guys. There you go. Homemade cheese. This is so good, guys. Taste of it. See if you like the way it's seasoned. Now, I will tell you, the longer it sets, the more it's going to take on the seasoning and the more it's going to taste. So, don't put too much, guys. Especially your garlic powder and your onion powder. And your salt. Well, any of it really, but especially those three things. You get too much of those, whew, be too potent. I wouldn't want to eat it. Well, I guess if you put too much garlic, you could set it out and, you know, then you wouldn't have no vampires come around. Ha ha ha. So, anyways, so there you go, guys. That's how you make homemade cheese. So easy, so simple. And I'm storing mine in this metal bowl. Has a lid. If you have a glass bowl that has a lid, that would be preferred. I do not, so that's why I'm storing mine in this. It's stainless steel. I said metal earlier. It's not metal. It's stainless steel. Stainless steel bowl that has a lid. You might not. I do not recommend storing it in a plastic bowl. I would either use a glass bowl or a stainless steel bowl, and make sure that it has a lid. You want a lid. So you just put the lid on your bowl and put it in your refrigerator. Mine last time, I believe, it's been a few weeks ago, and I believe that it kept for, I want to say 3 weeks. 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive on 3 weeks in the refrigerator. You could also, if you put this back in, if you don't want it, if you want it more in a form, like a log or something like that, instead of this loose, you could put it back in your dishcloth and squeeze it together. You know, like I was doing, where I was squeezing the whey out of it. And you squeeze it together like that, then it'll form it into a ball, if that's what you want. If you'd rather have it into like a ball form than loose like that. And you can put it in your freezer if you want to keep it. If you make a lot at one time and you want to keep it. I don't know how long it'll keep in the freezer. I can see if I can find something that tells how long that homemade cheese will keep in the freezer. And I'll see if I can find something that tells how long it will keep in the refrigerator as well. If I do, I'll put those in the link down. I'll put those in a link to those in the description below, so you guys can check that out. And I will also put a link in the description below to the recipe that I used. Well, it's a recipe to make the cheese. The recipe that I used does not have the seasonings on it. It just tells you how to make the cheese. And I will leave the link to that in the description below as well. Alright, guys. So, thanks for watching. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified when we post new videos. Like this video or give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And make sure that you give us lots of love. Oh, share. Yeah, my mind went blank. They're over there playing. They distracted me. I was like, what am I saying? Yes. Make sure you share with your family and friends. And thanks for watching, guys. Until the next one. Bye.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.